Well, Florida is home to many unusual creatures, some more cute and cuddly than others. And educating and conserving our native animals is the mission of Croc Star. That's why their founder, Troy Lilly, is here to tell us more. And Troy, you brought a little friend with you, or a big friend.
I don't know if little's the
I
right
was going to say that.
We can call him Little.
Oh,
we can call him Little.
He moved.
Yes, his name's Kong. This is the alligator snapping turtle. They are native to the United States. They're the heaviest freshwater turtle, one of the heaviest, and they are the largest North American water turtle.
Well, since you have him on the desk, I have to ask, is he friendly?
I'm not going to say friendly. He just wants to get away. He won't try to hurt you, but if
But
you were
would
to
he hurt us?
get in his, yes,
Let me
he could.
back up.
This, I'll turn it this way for you.
He's
so you
showing
can
everybody
see-
what he does.
See his mouth right there?
Oh.
He can really get down, and once he locks down on something, it's, you know, pretty,
So
Wow.
he doesn't have any teeth, but he just hit the table and it was hard.
Right. If you're brave enough, you can actually
No,
tap
I'm
right
not.
there.
I'll tap up.
That is a
I'm not
rock.
brave enough.
See how that's kind of a rock?
Oh, yeah, very
Okay, so
hard.
his whole serrated face, if he turns and grabs, it's like being bit with a bunch of serrated knives, and it's just going to crunch down.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
You know, Les and I both heard that if you're ever bitten by a turtle, then he won't let go until it thunders.
That's
Is that true?
That's inaccurate. We can test that. Let's test that today.
I don't think it's going to
that's
rain
okay,
right
that's
now,
okay.
so that may not be a good
Yeah,
test.
it might not be good. We'd be sitting here a
Tell
while.
everybody how
Yes.
old this guy
Yes.
is.
Well, when we acquired him, I acquired him from the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission because you have to have a special permit, a scientific possession permit to have these in Florida. They're an endangered. They estimated him to be right around 112, roughly. Give or take 2 or 3 years is what they were saying to me. Yes.
Wow. I want to know what his diet is because I want
Yes,
to live to be
100.
112 and do that.
Mainly fish and turtles.
Oh.
Other turtles.
in the wild, when they found these, and they used to harvest them for meat. So they would cut them open, and most of their diet is turtles. Other snapping turtles and other freshwater turtles. But I have them, and he eats on a range of different meats. We use fish.
So to live to be 112, you have to be a cannibal, is what you're telling
There
me.
you go. That's exactly it.
All right, so you're telling me you got this from Fish and Wildlife, and does that mean they're endangered, or
They're
something?
very endangered, and there's limits on what they can do, and they want to protect them. Yes, they're an endangered species. They were over-harvested for the pet trade and meat.
Would he bite if I put my hand out there?
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what should I do if I'm face to face with a turtle like that?
This one here, he'd rather just go away from me. You'll notice that anytime I mess with him or go to move, he'll have a tendency to back up, and he does a lot of threatening, like don't. He doesn't want to be bothered. In the wild, they live up in caves. So
Okay.
they'll hold their breath for long periods of time. They'll be tucked up in the riverbed, so you can shine a light in there and you'll see them, but they don't really come out.
Okay.
So for
They
my
never
teenage
come out.
boys that hang out in riverbeds, will they run into one?
Riverbeds.
You could, especially if you're up in North Florida. Absolutely.
Okay, so
Anywhere
leave
up
'em
north, you
alone.
find them. Leave them alone.
Leave
So
them
if
alone.
he
It's
bites
illegal
you,
to mess with them anyways.
is he going to hold on if he bites you?
Or if he can get your arm off, then he'll let go.
The whole arm?
Yeah, he could bite your arm off.
He wants to eat it.
Oh my
He could bite right
God.
through your.
He'd be disappointed because there's not a lot of meat on you.
I feed him. We feed him a chicken like that you buy from a convenience store, whatever, and you throw it, and he'll bite that whole chicken in half, ribs and everything, and a piece will fall off.
Oh my God.
How common would it be to find one this large?
Up in the northern United States, very common. Throughout Louisiana and all that, absolutely. Alabama, Louisiana, all the way through there.
But
Wow.
it freezes up there.
It does. They can live in they do very well in cold water. They can regulate their heart rate, and they will almost hibernate in the ice.
Wow.
In ice.
That's
In
crazy.
pure ice.
And how do they eat then if everything's
They
frozen?
don't. They don't have. This animal can go 4 years without eating.
4 years?
I can't go 4 minutes. That's crazy.
Les, that's how you live to 112. You only eat occasionally.
All right, so tell us a little bit more about your company, Croc Star.
Okay. Well, we have a conservation. What we do with Croc Star is we have a clothing line, and we also raise money for crocodile conservation. We do it for all wildlife, but our root is crocodiles. So December 9th, we have Croc Fest at the St. Augustine Alligator Farm, and we bring people from all over the world. This year, it's for Cuba. So we're doing something for the Cuban crocodiles. So every bit of auction and money goes to that. That's what we do. That's our basis. So we go out and we educate, and we talk to the people, and we donate back to conservation.
And you have other animals, I know.
I do. I have hundreds of animals.
Oh my
So
gosh.
We got
it
a couple
ranges-
pictures here.
We,
Oh,
Who's that guy?
that's Ozzy when he was little. He's made an appearance with you guys before.
He's the lemur.
Yes.
Yep, that's Ozzy.
look how
Yep,
cute. Yes, he
yep.
looks so
I have
cute.
lemurs, we have tortoises, we have crocodiles, alligators, birds. That's a radiated tortoise. Yep.
you have a personal relationship with these animals?
I try
A personal
a
relationship.
lot.
Does he like you?
You know what? I couldn't put a human emotion on him because I'm not sure. I do know that I take him out a lot, and he does very well.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Maybe he likes
So,
to be out and about.
I think they like to be stimulated. I think
Yeah.
an animal will become bored. It's a form of enrichment to take it somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Now, why doesn't he want to close his mouth? Is
Well,
that a
just in
safety
case.
thing?
He's
He's
Just in
just
case?
trying to say that
If you put your hand in there, it's
like
going.
that's all he
That's
has
what
to
he's
defend
telling
himself.
you.
Right. So he's letting us know that he's not
showing
all.
That's the trap.
What should you do if you
Look,
run
he's
into one of
relaxing.
these?
Just stay away from it. If you see it, just look at it and appreciate it. To me, anyone I've ever encountered in the wild has always acted like a manatee. So they'll just keep moving. As long as you don't bother them, if you try to grab them or tug them, they try to get away. If you force them to or corner them, they'll bite you. Other than that, they will not bother you.
All right. Well, why is it important to educate the public about some of these animals and that they're in danger?
Fear, because unfortunately humans, when they fear stuff, they kill it. So a lot of people will come from northern United States or western, they'll see an alligator and their first reaction is to shoot or kill it, which is inaccurate. Alligators don't go out of their way to hurt people unless you feed them and make them unconditioned to what they're supposed to be doing. So if we take out and educate, and there's a lot of people that will never see one of these, they'll never be able to be this close to it. So when we take it out, little kids get involved. They like this stuff. They want to see it at the zoos. They want, as they grow older, they want to do conservation.
Maybe own one.
Maybe own one day. I have no problem with somebody owning one. Just do it legal and know your laws, and make sure you're well to take care of something that's good. You're gonna have to pass down to your quadruple great grandkids.
Do we know how long this guy could live?
They said that these things can live up to 250, maybe 300 years.
No way.
Yeah, there's a lot to them. So
Is there any animal that lives that long?
other than the giant tortoises of the Galapagos Islands, I don't think so.
Can I touch him?
Absolutely, you can touch him. Go ahead.
We touched his little feet earlier.
Yeah,
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to show you this tail.
I'm gonna get my
This
hand
tail
off.
is impressive. Okay?
That is very
So
impressive.
this-
turn him a little? I know
Yeah,
he
I'm going to
doesn't
turn him
like
right
to be
now. It's
turned.
all right. I'll turn him.
I have to tell
Wait a
you.
minute, but if you turn him, you're turning his face
So if you
towards
look at
me.
this tail,
Hi, dude.
look at the size of this tail.
said hi.
Look at
It's
this.
almost like a dinosaur's tail.
Wow, it looks. Can I touch the
Go
tail?
ahead. You can feel it.
It's like not like a turtle. It's
Well,
soft.
while Linda
Right.
gets friendly,
And
I want to
he's
tell you
wagging
how, as Linda gets friendly, I'll tell you a little bit more. Oh, here we go. How you can learn more about Croc Star's conservation efforts. You can go to their website and get all the details about their other animals and some of the things they're doing. And Linda made one friend, but she has another new animal friend to tell us about from Florida, South Florida Museum. We'll find out more about that when we come back.
He's got toenails. They're so cool.